Hello and welcome to SAP Learning Academy and welcome to this tutorial. In this session, we will discuss about the difference between store procedure and table function in SAP HANA. So, for store procedure, it is not mandatory to return a value, but whereas for table function, it is must to return a value or table type. So for table function, it is mandatory to return a value and that value should be in the form of table type. But whereas for the store procedure, it is not mandatory to always return a value. You can write some logic and you can execute that as well. And next, very important, that how to call store procedure or table function. For store procedure, you can simply write direct call and then name of the procedure. But whereas for the case of table function, you can use the clause from clause. Like I will give you the example right here. So for procedure, we can simply write in the SQL editor like call then procedure name. But in the case of table function, you should write like select. Then if you want to extract all the data, write star. Otherwise, you can put the fields, how many fields or whatever fields you want. Then from, then table function. So this is one of the major difference between these two, which you need to remember. So going for the next difference, input and output parameter is used. When we are creating the store procedure, we always define the input parameter and output parameter. So here in this case, so both things can be used. But in the case of table function, since it is a function, so it should only allow input parameter. Since because it is already returning a table type, so that is actually works as a output. So that's why in the parameter section only input parameter is required. Now going with the next one, and this is one of the very important, that it is only used for DML operation. So like we have insert, update, delete, and also it includes the select operation as well. So it includes both DDL and DML. But whereas in the case of table function, it is only used for read-only operation like select. But you can use multiple join operations in order to do your calculation. So the basic difference is that table function is used for read only and this store procedure is used for not only read only that but also other DML operations like insert, update and delete. So that is the main differences between this store procedure and table function, because the way we're creating the table function or store procedure is almost same. I mean, or the users are also same, because you can write a list of logic in store procedure and same logic you can write in store procedure as well. So these two things are mostly same in terms of uses, but if we talk about the differences is this here what we talked about. And one more important thing is that we can create table function and that table function can be embedded into your graphical calculation view, which is one of the recommendation from SAP, the way we can implement the modeling. So thank you for watching this tutorial.